Hello, everybody. I wish all of you are living in a good condition in this conflict. All of us wanted something from this conflict, and among all of us, the party leaders and candidates, and again the people who want to be a candidate in the assembly election coming soon, and also the gram panchayats, they want to get something so that people will trust them and then vote to them. But in the end, they also become the same person like those who are governing our country and or our states. But we must remember that this is coming from which direction? The root of making the citizens, innocent citizens, to lead in a wrong path. They are leaders, so when the leaders speak, everyone become trusting the candidate blindly, because the candidate speaks in such a manner that the citizens trust them, and then in the end the people who are very rich, who can supply money and power during the election, will win the election. And this is going on and on and on from the last few years, when India got independent, when the Congress were very powerful during that time. But when BJP come and rule the India, many of our states in the country are becoming very advanced. For example, I don't know, uh, the chief minister during Manipur uh, national games, Indian national games, which is held in Manipur. I don't know who was the CM, but we all people know this open secret that the structures, stadiums, and the flyover, and many other things that have given by the central government to Manipur is lost because behind every MLA and MLA and ministers, someone is standing. So those who are in corruption, those who do corruption, is on the side of adharma, and those who have simple heart, very timid, cannot say anything against a person, even though they scold my mother, me, and my father. I have to be silent because I think they are also due to someone who who tell them to do so. But the Third World War is very near, and in every war, historic war or recent First War, Second War, and now Third World War will be uh, approaching. All the countries are preparing for the Third World War, and now people will start not thinking for the wealth, money, but the soul. When they start thinking about their own, about how to live our life during the war. We will run, we will hide, we will do anything to save ourselves. And in those times, there will be no corruption to find, but we will be very frightened that we will lose our life. Our life means our soul. And only then we will think about our soul. People now are very far from our soul. They do not think about our soul. They think about money. Do everything with the money they got from others. Snatching. They might not know how will we live when they snatch the money from us. They will be happy, but we will live very hard, very sorrowful. Even if they think for it or not, because they are only thinking about the money, not the soul. But when the war comes, they will think about the soul and about the God. Now, in America, people are all praying to the Lord. Jesus, the King of the Kings. Jesus said that he will come back again. And in Hindu, in every yug, Kali Yug, Sati Yug, Dwar, how to pronounce it, I don't know. But there are 4 yug in Hindu. I know only 2. Kali Yug, Sati Yug, Dwarpa Yug, and people who know this will say, but I am a Hindu that doesn't know the yug. So people will start thinking about the soul. So they don't know how to think about the soul. They even don't know how to think about God once in a day. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This Mahamantra gives knowledge of Bhagavad Gita itself. We do not read Bhagavad Gita. Instead, if we go on using this Mahamantra for morning, for noon, for evening, and in when the time is to sleep, we have to remember this Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, I am also a Meitei. I know something about Meitei. And I am also sharing that I know something about Sanatana Dharma and about Western countries, Muslim countries, and again America, who trust Jesus Christ. So, in Meitei Dharma, what did we see in our place of worship? We did not keep anything. We are prohibited to keep something in Sanamahi, even though Sanamahi, a place for worship for every Meitei. But with the Upakhamba who rule our state, and the world is also a God who is a human and who is a snake in night time. So we are all Ibda Upakhambas sons and daughters. But Iyak Salai, there is only 7 Iyak, from which we can derive many Iyak. But the most important is the 7 Iyak, and Salai are his children. Salai means direction, or to whom we must get married properly. Say for example, Kuman Iyak. In Kuman Iyak, our Ibudo Pakangba has 3 rounds, just like having three eyes. And the most people might think that the 7 Salai comes directly from the beginning. No, it is not like that. First, when the sun is coming up and the sunshine is very beautiful, red signs, mangan iyak. And from time to time, there are 7, but I couldn't remember all the 5. I remember my Kuman Iyak Salai. First, Kuman Iyak Salai can marry to specific Iyak Salai. 2, 3 Iyak Salai, because only 7 Iyak Salai, and we cannot marry. We cannot marry. We cannot marry to a daughter of same Iyak Salai. This is some part of Puya. So, if we Meitei population is clever enough, then we must not have been so imbalance in the society. Because we do not marry according to the rule of gods. So our society is imbalanced. And not only this, as the society is imbalanced and they are thrust or they are thinking only for the money. They build up a restaurant which is so different from other countries or other state. They will have rooms. They will have very dim light rooms. I know this from the children that are not properly educated by their parents. These children, when they are with a girl, they met friendship, and after some time it turns into love. Then, as we know, love is blind. So they entered into those restaurants. In Manipur, there were many restaurants like that, but they are demolished today. But some of it are remaining, and still our children are crossing the blood. They don't know that they are of same father, means same egg. Thank you, everybody.